Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. There's so much bad news out there. Let me give you some good news. The good news is you can retire when you're 65 years of age. You can live the same lifestyle you've come accustomed to, but you're going to have to make a change. And what's that change? To get rid of your 401k. It's a scam. It doesn't work. We've never seen more people pulling their money out of 401ks than right now. $40 billion just in this last few quarters because they know it doesn't work. So they're taking their money and stuffing it in the mattress. That's not what to do. Look, it's not about the money you put away. It's about how you invest that money. And clearly 401ks don't work. But it does work here at Phil's Gang. philsgang.com, where we just got a return of over 35% in copper.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. When was the last time you've gotten a raise? Been a long time. When was the last time you got overtime? That's been a long time. Sure, why? What people don't realize is we got two components out there that is killing your standard of living. Free money provided to CEOs from the Federal Reserve, and then the way the CEO is being compensated. CEOs are not compensated on performance anymore. CEOs are compensated on stock options. That's how they make most of their money. So as long as the Federal Reserve will give them money free, they're going to focus on the CEO buying shares back to pop that price up to make that stock option. That's why you're not getting paid. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything's being taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
The U.S. economy is proven remarkably resilient. We do think that these factors are transitory. You know, a lot of that decline in productivity growth reflects that's just suspiciously low. I believe a decision to raise rates would signify the U.S. economy has made great progress. We are seeing a recovery, I would say, in housing. The auto industry has made an impressive comeback.
Made an impressive comeback. All right. Anybody can buy a car. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Hey, tomorrow, don't forget, it's Saturday, and Walter Shear, the award-winning author, will be at the Tsunami Restaurant. I'll be with him right across from Selby Library. That's going to be at 100 Central Avenue, right next to Starbucks. It's between 12 noon to 3. We'll be there, myself and Walter, with his book, award-winning book, Walter's Way. Don't miss it. Again, that's tomorrow from noon to 3. And we're anxious to, I'm really anxious about this because, I'm excited about it. I want you to meet Walter. I mean, he is just one heck of a guy. And by the way, his book won the 2016 Silver Action Business Book Award. Wonderful book. And today is Friday. It's call-in, right? I'm going to be taking your calls. And today, with everybody who calls, you will get a book. That's right, a free book. You call in, and you'll get a free book, Walter's book, okay? We'll do that. And then tomorrow, don't forget to show up. Okay, let's get, I want to get going here. Let's start with the number. If you want to call in, 877-600-GANG. That's 877. I'm sorry, don't get the wrong number. 855-745-7445. That's 855-745-7445. One more time, 855-745-7445. You call in, you get the book, just give it an address, and we'll send it to you. Walter's book, free book. All right, we'll help you with your stock. And this is an interesting time because, this is amazing. Everybody talks, everybody's been talking about this market, and that she comes out and she's telling us, okay, things are good. We're going to raise rates in June. And it's just not going to happen. But they don't talk enough about the Federal Reserve. I hope Trump does something about the Federal Reserve. It's not a Federal Reserve. It's a cartel of banks. It's a cartel of banks. That's all it is. Bunch of crooks. First of all, how can anyone take the Federal Reserve serious about anything they say? How can you trust what they say? When they believe the way to prosperity is printing of money. Not hard work, not sacrifice, not savings. and certainly not investment. Hey, we just print money. The more we print, we're going to work our way right to prosperity. They really believe that. It's never worked. Every time they tried it, failed. You get these big rallies and then they bust. And the banking cartel, the Federal Reserve, they just believe in the printing machine. That's it. Print more money. If you print more money, it's going to result in greater wealth. And guys like Jamie Dimon truly believe printing more money would result in greater wealth. Then you have Sanders and the president. They believe printing more money solves all the social issues. Free college, free health care, free everything. Do you see what happened today? Another announcement. The small businessman is what built this country. This is where you get your best jobs. Someone who 5 employees to 50 employees. These are the people who build this country. This is where you get your good paying jobs. You know, almost 80% of all your jobs from small business, not GM, not the big companies. So this week we find out that Obama had made a deal during his re-election campaign, the second time around, to hold back the real cost for businesses to cover employees. And he made sure, and I told you this before, that the insurers would not lose money because he would take the money secretly from the trust, from the Social Security Trust Fund and pay them so they wouldn't lose money, just to keep the premiums low. Then when he was done, he got elected, then they could do what they want. Well, guess what? They did what they wanted. We just got this week the new numbers, the new costs, and it is going to kill small businesses. It is going to be brutal. Then today, overtime. They announced 12 million more people can get overtime. Do you believe this? This is unbelievable. They're changing the criteria of which you get overtime. So in other words, if you make up to, let's just say, if you make up to, you have to make $400 a week or less to get overtime. Now he writes a law that brings it up to $900. So that means 12 million people who never got overtime, small businesses are going to have to pay overtime. What are you, nuts? Are we going to print our way out of this too? These guys are dangerous. And see, and that's the problem, because they think every time we get in trouble, all we do, for whatever they put out there, they figure, every time we get in trouble with any of the policies, we'll just print our way out of it. They thought that with the dot-cons too, didn't they? They thought that with the housing con too. It didn't work, did it? Didn't work. What is dangerous about this private company, this banking cartel, is their power. It's a private company. It's not a bank. It's not a federal government. It's not part of the federal government. It's a private company. It's a bunch of bankers, the worst people in the world, gangsters. Tremendous power. You know, there's no oversight. There's no oversight. You can't even audit them. You know who? It's the bankers, this cartel of gangsters, the oversight, they oversee Congress. They are so powerful, they tell Congress what laws to pass, what regulations to pass. No regulation goes through or legislation goes through unless the bankers okay it. That's right. There are about 400, remember what the Federal Reserve is? It's made up of about 400 shareholders. 150, these are all commercial banks all around the world. 151 are the richest people in the U.S. who control the 10 largest banks: J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, U.S. Bancorp, Bank of New York Mellon, and PNC, Financial, and Capital One. And if you take a look at these, any stock that we buy and sell, they own most of that stock. They own most, Starbucks, you name it. They own them all. Amazon, Nike, they own them all. They own them all. Apple, Facebook, that's who owns it. They control all the stocks. This is unbelievable. So most people don't understand when Yellen got up there yesterday and spoke, you can't trust the thing. And by the way, you know why they picked her? They picked her for her grandmother look. Oh, she would never screw anybody. She would never do anything bad. This is amazing. That's how they picked her. Are you kidding? Oh, we can trust her. We shouldn't trust them at all. Not at all. This is a felonious banking cartel, and it's private, and they are corrupt, and they're corrupt by design. More on them and stocks when we get back, and phone calls.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Even if the federal funds rate were to return to near zero, the FOMC would still have considerable scope to provide additional accommodation.
Accommodation, what's that mean? It simply means printing money. What she's saying is the economy's terrible. We're going to claw back that 25% or 0.25% interest rate hike that we did in December. And I'm going to print a whole bunch of money so that we can give it to companies to buy their own shares back so they can boost the stock market higher. The problem with that money is 0%. That means that people lose their jobs. They go from full-time to part-time. From part-time, they go to poverty. That's the problem. We can't keep doing this. Here's the point. When the market is going up, it's always when the economy is bad. Join my gang, philsgang.com, so you can participate.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
We're on our best 2-year job creation streak in 20 years.
What are you, nuts? Who'd believe that? Let me tell you the truth. First of all, the 292,000 jobs we got in December 2015, and they told us the unemployment rate is 5%. Not true. You can't trust these people on Wall Street. You can't trust the press. What they don't count is, in December, for example, the 615,000 discouraged workers. A discouraged worker is a person unemployed, gave up looking for work, but this administration does not count them as unemployed when calculating the 5% unemployment rate. Instead, they classify the discouraged as marginally attached to the labor force, but they're not considered part of the labor force or part of the unemployment. That's why you can't trust what they tell you. If we back into 625,000, the real unemployment rate is 12%, not 5%. That's why you got to join my gang, where you get the truth and where we use charts. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're going to take our first caller. We're going to take Dave. Dave, how are you?
Hey, Phil. Good. How are you today?
Good. Make sure you give everybody your name so we can send you out your book, Walter's Way. You'll enjoy it.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you.
Now, MRO. Let's talk about MRO. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was in it and made about 15%. I'm out of it now, but looking to get back in, go on with it.
Yeah, because that's the one we got in. We got the gang in, and right now it just isn't time to get in. It's having trouble getting above. It's what we call a 200-day moving average, which is where a lot of resistance is. It's where you have a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers, and they argue with each other up there. And we got to break through that first. And we're really in what we call stage 4 of a stock. And it's on the last stage is that whereas the weakest part of the stock is that means that money's not coming in. So we're not seeing money coming in from the hedge funds or mutual funds or the 5 biggest banks. It's just not happening. So here's what I think when you caught, where did you buy it at? What price did you buy?
Oh, I got in somewhere under 7, I think, and got out around $10. But I'm not in it right now. I'm looking to get back in.
Yeah, perfect entry. You got in just right, and you got out just right. And that's exactly what we did. I wouldn't do anything with it right now until it gets, I don't know, we got to get that above, at least above $16. And if it can get above around that $16 and prove itself and have enough buyers, enough volume, because you need to have that volume. Because remember, until you get above that $16, it's just not going to have the amount of volume you need. You got to have the volume, because remember, that volume is what influences the price of the stock, as you know. And the volume's just not there. So just be patient. Watch it as it gets above $15, and then you could take you could take a shot at then $16. But don't do it before, because right now everything's the money's coming out.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Phil.
All right, very good. Okay, MRO. We did very well with these stocks, with these oil stocks. When we had, going back, when J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs was saying, hey, don't buy gold, don't buy the metals, and we got into them, and the gang did very well. The gold, the metals, the silver, gold, all of those went up over 100% from the time that our chart, when it turned from green to red, and those went up 100%. That's right, 100%. At the time, I said to my gang, let's watch oil, because we're going to get some of the oils. They're going to move, but don't go after oil itself. Don't go buy BP. Don't go buy ExxonMobil. Buy the refiners. The refiners are the best. And we did. And MRO turned out to be perfect for us, and we did quite well with it. The next group you got to buy is the retail. Retail has been destroyed. And that's when you buy. You buy when nobody wants the stock. But you got to know what the buy signal is. Because remember, stocks go up when you have mutual funds come in and buy the stock. You have the biggest banks come in and buy. When you have the pension funds come in and buy. So if you have those guys coming in, and that's what the chart does. The chart tracks. And the chart will know, and it identifies for us by turning from red to green, hey, the pension funds are buying that stock now, and the mutual funds are buying it. And so that's what you need. And so right now, if you take Macy's, for example, and I'll just show you Macy's, when we had the sell signal, it told us to get out of the stock and to short it. That was around $44, and it dropped down to around $31. And it was, what a great sell short that was. And that was a 29% return. So from the time that the gang members had turned from green to red, then she dropped 29%. The chart works because it follows, as I said, the mutual funds, the pension funds, the hedge funds, the people who buy these things. Okay, Bill, how are you, Bill?
Fine, how are you? I sure enjoy your program.
Thank you.
I wanted to buy some U.S. steel on your recommendation, and I was just wondering when would be a good time to do that. And when
all
is
right,
the
well,
low for it?
okay, well, we're still short U.S. steel. We started to short U.S. steel around, our chart identified the institutions were pulling their money out around $18. And then we're still short. It's a little bit more. It's about 13 now. And so we had a pretty good drop on that. So it's about a 27% drop from where we said to short it. So we're going to continue with our short right now. Now, when you say buy, do you mean to buy it, to go the other way, to the upside? Okay, well, but it's not ready. Nowhere near ready.
Oh, okay. So I should short it then.
Yeah, and that's what we've been doing. But I wouldn't short it right now. The play is already on. What you should really do now is wait until it's ready to buy again, and we see the institutions switch from selling to buying, and we'll know that when the chart turns green, we'll know that. Just like our gold and our silver, when it went from red to green, it follows the money. So yes, and another thing too would be good to follow. You should follow, Bill, is the retailers like Macy's. Macy's, yeah, they got cleaned out. They just dropped so much. Matter of fact, Macy's dropped from $44 down to around $30. Now and my gang, we caught that because again we watched our chart turn from green to red. We saw the institutions pulling the money out, and it dropped down about 30%. And now you should wait and catch it the other way. See, Macy's will start going back up. That's where you make money, when nobody wants these stocks. But you got to know when to get in, and that's why you should join the gang, and the chart will show you that, okay?
So the Macy's would be a buy for long-term, not a short-term short.
Oh, no. I mean, the short is done. We already shorted it.
Got it.
So in other words, our chart told us that the institutions were pulling their money out near $44.
Okay.
Then it dropped about, about maybe 28, 30%. And then when it dropped 30%, they're still taking money out. So we're going to wait until it shows us they're putting money back in, and our chart will show that. And then we'll put our money back in. It's just the chart's set up to see money coming in, money going out. That's simple. But boy, don't buy it now. Wait till the buy signal, okay?
Very good, and I'm looking forward to the book. That sounds like a great person.
Oh, it's a great book. We're going to send it out to you. Bill, thank you. Thank you for your call. Okay, gang, we'll be right back. Remember, call in. You get your free copy of Walter's Way. And don't forget, tomorrow we'll be at the Tsunami Restaurant from noon to 3 for the signing for Walter Shear's book.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Aren't you tired of all the nonsense you hear from these financial shows like this?
Should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no. Bear Stearns is fine.
And then they went bankrupt. This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Your 401k, they take half of all the money you put away. Look, it's not about the money you're saving. It's about where you invest it and not in a 401k. Join my gang. Start using charts. I'll teach you how to use a chart so that you can maximize your returns on the money you do have. And the earlier you get started, the better. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant at downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to this contradiction.
February existing home sales down 7.1%.
American consumers, they have more cash on hand.
What a contradiction. Matter of fact, all the information you get from all the different financial programs, it's all contradiction. But here at Phil's Gang, I will tell you the truth. Join my gang, philsgang.com. You will enjoy it.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. It's 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything being taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format. Boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
And welcome to Phil's Gang. Okay, we're talking about making some money. And, you know, when the last caller, when he came in, I talked to him, and he was talking about U.S. Steel and also talking about Macy's. Without a chart, how are you going to know when to buy it? And that's why you lose money. When I say the chart, you got to understand what I'm talking about. It's not a gimmick. It took quite a while to design it and the idea behind it. okay, is to identify one thing. We do not care about the fundamentals of the company. I don't care how many employees it has, how many stores it has. I don't care about their about anything they do. I don't care even about their profits. I could care less. We have the PT2 chart with what we call a color sure technology, which means that when it senses that you have the pensions and you have the mutual funds and you have the biggest banks and the hedge funds, when they put money in, then you can see the color change from red to green. When they pull their money out, you can see the color change from green to red. Give you Macy's, a perfect example. It turned to red at around $44. So that was a sell signal. It's still red today, and today's trading at $31. So that means you had an opportunity of about a 28%, 30% gain. Now, you didn't have to get in just that day, that moment. You could have gotten in after it went down 15%, as long as it stayed red. And there's no maintenance to it. I mean, people really believe that they've got to understand the revenue per share and the gross profit and the price of the book and the profit margin. Gee, I don't know that. I better get a broker and tell me. Again, what a company does has nothing to do with its stock price anymore. It used to. We used to, years and years and years ago, you'd watch management. You'd buy a company long term, and you wanted to see the stock drop. Because the managers, when you looked at the return they got on the assets of the company, return on equity, were terrible. You fire them. The stock dropped 30, 40%, but the company was a great company. So then you go in, you buy it. Years ago, that's what you used to do, buy it. The broker would help you buy it, but he knew a lot about the company because he was making $200, $300 a commission. Those days are gone. For heaven's sakes. So the technology today is designed not to have brokers. What do you need a broker for? They don't even have a screen. The screen they have in front of them is just to put your name down, when they're going to go to dinner, when they're going to lunch, when's their golf date. They don't have any charts. They're told in the morning, here, push AT&T, push McDonald's, push this one, push that one. We got to sell it because the brokerage houses buy the stuff first and then they sell it to you. So they're buying it retail and selling it to you retail. How are you going to make any money? Okay, we have our caller. Let me see if we can. Okay. Charlene. Shirley, go ahead, Shirley.
Hi, Phil. I was wondering, what is your opinion on IBM on a short position?
All right. Well, IBM is still a good short position, and the reason we know it's a short position because the PT2 has turned red for us, and our momentum indicator is showing that the institutions are pulling their money out. But we also know it's a good position by the pattern itself. It has what we call lower highs. Every time it goes up, then it comes back down, goes back up. It can't reach the same height when it went up previously. Those are called lower highs. That means there is a commitment by the institutions to stay short. Anytime you see that pattern, where if it goes up to 151, it comes down to 140, then it goes back up to 148. Can't get back up to that 151. Goes back down, can't go back up to 148. Stops at 145. So every time there's a lower high, that's a beautiful thing because that's telling you the institutions are pulling out. So, but again, we have to be patient because there's a lot of support at 141. Once it breaks that 141, then you can add to your position or get in for the first time. Okay?
Okay.
All right, but it's a good short. You know when it's not a good short is when we lose those lower highs, and when all of a sudden the red color turns green, then you know institutions are buying again. They have to get out. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for calling in, Shirley. Thank you. and it's frustrating for me because when I sit here, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to reach out and help you. First of all, because every gang member we have, if they do well, they send money to St. Jude. And we sent this up for 15 years ago. I started this. And it's not a joke, the PT2. The joke is the 401k. That's the joke. The joke's on you with these 401ks. And the other thing, the joke is on you with this. I hope Trump, if he becomes president, will get rid of this Federal Reserve. It's a feminist operation. It's a cartel. That's what it is. It's the Federal Reserve is a banking cartel, and its members, banks, are systematically engaged in criminal activity, and they always are. This is a private company, a bunch of bankers. It's not a federal agency. And these gangsters who put up Janet Yellen, and she was chosen for her your favorite grandmother look, who's the Black Widow. She does whatever they tell her to do. She's an idiot. And they put her out there, a grandmother, looks like a grandmother, so to be interpreted as this organization would never commit a fraud. Really? Never commit a fraud? Look at the frauds they committed. Are you kidding? My God. They have committed more fraud. They knowingly sold subprime toxic mortgages they knew were not performing to your mutual fund, to your pension fund, university endowments, and others. That's a crime. And at the same time, the Federal Reserve and its corrupt banking partners, the banking cartel, has used its visibility and its big, vast wealth to corrupt our political system, our regulatory system. They're so big, so wealthy, they own our Congress. And they've got all kinds of money for public relations to make them look like they're trying to help us. Are you kidding? Jamie Dimon, for God's sakes, is the worst. Think about this group. I mean, they're felonists. What else would you call a group? Goldman Sachs, run by Blankfein, and Bank of America by Moynihan, and Citigroup by Pandit, and what else would you call them except felonists? Citigroup was caught fixing the price of currencies on the foreign exchange market. Jamie Dimon, the self-righteous, pompous arse, who even the politicians and the financial media called him smarter and more ethical than all his peers. He was named the Banker of the Year. Really? Ethical? Jamie Dimon? He's a scoundrel who ran the banking cartel, the Federal Reserve, a program of secret derivatives, a trading operation so secret that he lost $2 billion for the J.P. Morgan shareholders, but he got a bonus. He got a bonus of $22 million, and the shareholders had to cover the $2 billion. He didn't go to jail. He didn't go to jail. This is a group of gangsters. And we listened to Aunt B yesterday. What are you, nuts, or Wednesday? We'll be right back. Join my gang right now. 877-600-GANG, where the colors work.
On the show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, we come in the morning, we have what we call coffee talk. But we just don't sit around and throw the bowl, or joke or laugh. Our coffee talk is serious. Every morning before you start out investing, we have an intense discussion on what is going on and where we should be investing. Because it's all about not the money, but where you're putting that money. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and enjoy the best coffee in town.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Yellen came out and told us that she is basically going to pull back the 25 basis point hike that she had in December, the quarter point, because the economy is bad. Then she's going to do quantitative easing. So what does that mean? That means as the economy gets worse, the market's going to go up. See, most people think when the economy's bad, the market should be going down. Just the opposite. Because when the economy is bad, the Federal Reserve comes in, prints money, gives it to the companies to buy their own shares back to push their stocks up, because when the economy's bad, people aren't out spending and their stock doesn't go up. This is how they do it. A great opportunity. Don't miss it. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Become part of this wealth effect. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil Grande and philsgang.com present the Walter Shear book signing event. Join us Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. This is a free event to meet and greet with one of America's true businessmen. The book Walter's Way is a 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award winner and has been recognized as one of the top entrepreneur business books of the year. Walter Shear is a career businessman who introduced the fax machine to North America. He participated in the tech boom of the 1990s, produced a Hollywood film, and helped set up successful oil and gas companies. Join Phil Grande and Walter Shear as we invite you to join us for this unique event on Saturday, May 21st from 12 noon to 3 p.m. for the Walter Shear book signing event at the Tsunami Restaurant in downtown Sarasota. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG.
Crashing into me. And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, tomorrow, Saturday, I will be with Walter Shear, the award-winning author. His book received the prestigious 2016 Silver Axiom Business Book Award. We will be together at the Tsunami Restaurant, noon to 3, downtown Sarasota. That's at 100 Central. You can't miss it, right across from Selby Library. And we're going to have a good time. He's an interesting man. Remember, General MacArthur. He worked with General MacArthur. Believe this? General MacArthur tapped Walter to assist him in the integration of 80,000 employees to put Sperry and Remington Rand, a merger together, which today it would be huge. I mean, it would be huge. Walter was charged with that. He also was tapped by Rickover for the Polaris nuclear submarine program under Admiral Rickover. Matter of fact, it was a key factor to Walter's success as Sperry. And he figured out for Rickover the guidance program, not just for the missile, but for the submarine. Without him, there'd be no submarine. There'd be no guidance, a nuclear program, submarine program. He figured it out. The fax machine was his. I mean, I can go down the line. I don't have time, but he's an amazing entrepreneur. He's 92 years young. He's sharp. He's smart. He's got more energy than I have, and I feel it's an honor to just present him. And I'm so excited about tomorrow. I want you to come. Phil's Gang is sponsoring it. It's going to be tomorrow. Remember, noon to 3 at the Tsunami Restaurant, right at 100 Central. You're not going to be a better human being than Walter. And not many people can write a book, first-time book, and get an award. You can't. Now, see, we need more men like him. That's who we need. This country wouldn't be in this position if we had more men like him. You know, we were talking about this, the stupid Federal Reserve. What a terrible thing the Federal Reserve is. It does nothing for us. It does nothing to help Main Street. It destroyed Main Street. It's just a bunch of private bankers that run everything. You think they care about us? They dropped the savings rate from 5 1/4 down to 1/4 so they can charge your credit cards 18%. That's not felonious? Are you kidding me? You think they care about us? They don't. Stocks are the best thing in the world because they're liquid. But if you're going to sit there and you think that some guy, you're going to hire him and he's going to run your portfolio because he knows about trailing PE and forward PE and price to sales and gross profits and operating cash flow, forget it. Companies aren't run anymore based on the share price. Has nothing to do with its profits. Do you understand what's going on? Profits are going down. We've never seen profits going down. Stocks are going up 7 times faster than profits. How could that be? Because there's a new way of doing business. The cartel, these gangsters, are making tons of money for themselves. They don't care about the country. Why do you think our schools are falling apart? Our roads are falling apart. Our bridges are falling apart. They're making all the money. We're paying the bills. There's no money left. All they do is, because they're printing and printing and printing and printing, we owe so much money. We're paying $400 billion a year in interest between our debt, the 20 trillion debt, national debt, and the debt we have on all our entitlements. There's nothing left to fix our bridges, our roads. We can't put people back. Do you think they care? They're getting richer and richer. When Jamie Dimon, a gangster, makes $22 million bonus for a secretive derivative trading operation that he should have went to jail for, but he didn't go to jail. He didn't go to jail. So what do? I'm going to sit here and cry about it? I hope that Trump becomes president, he puts Christie as the attorney general and they put him in jail. But in the meantime, we got to eat. We got to live. We got to retire. We got to create value. So what I've contributed was design a program, a software that works. I mean, it's a beautiful software. It's so easy, so simple. I mean, we call it, it has what we call color sure technology, which means when, just like I'm looking at, listen to this. Listen to this here. Listen to this. Stupid person on CNBC.
So definitely the analyst expectations are very optimistic, and the growth is twofold. One is coming from housing growth, and that is happening. We are seeing good housing numbers, but most of the growth is expected to come from highway growth. Vulcan is particularly well poised because they actually operate a major quarry in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, which is very easy to export to Cuba.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? She's giving you all this stuff. Oh, you got to buy the stock. Is Yukon? They got boats going up and down the Yukon. And are you nuts? Yucatan? Let's take a look at the stock. If VMC is the stock, if you were a gang member, and with my chart, it showed that the institutions pulled money out of this thing. They didn't put money in until it was January at $87. And now it's at 114. That's a 30%. So she wants you to get in now after it's already gone up 30%. She just didn't get in now. I'll guarantee you that. You know what they do? They want you to get in now because they're getting out. And that's how it works. When they want you in, so when they get out, you hold the stock up. That's how it works. They get in, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs and Citi and all the gangsters, what they do, they know every trade that's going on. They know the guys on the floor. They know the specialists. They can get their book and say, okay, is VMC now, it's going up 30%. Are we seeing any orders coming in now? And the guy on the floor is going to say, the specialist, no, they're all drying up. We don't have any more orders. You better get out now. That's when they go in and have her come in and tell you to buy it now, to hold it up so they can get out. That's how the business works. So they can get out. Why didn't they get you in at 84? Why wasn't she on CNBC? This is unbelievable. What a story this is. Yukon. What is it? Where are they? Yucatan. Here we're going up the Yucatan River, man. We're going to go get some copper. Whoa, watch the arrows. And so you're going to buy this because this dope gets on CNBC, tells you this company's got this mine in Yucatan. No, you buy it when it turned green at $87. When the pension funds started to buy it at $87. When the biggest banks bought it at $87. When the hedge funds bought it at $87. When the mutual funds buy it at $87. You don't buy it today, 114, 30 some odd % later. What are you, nuts? And that's what I offer you. I know it sounds silly when I say, okay, it turned from red to green, and JR gives me the percentage. Oh, yeah, okay. Are you kidding? Here, how about this? Just take Macy's. This is one of our trades. Again, one of our investments. It turned from green to red at $44. Today it's $31. But now that's 29%. But here's the cool thing. Not only did we make money on the way down, when the hedge funds and the mutual funds and the biggest banks come in, put their money back in, who do you think owns these things? The same guys in the cartel. It's the same people in the cartel. They own this thing. So when they put their money in, we'll see it. You don't think you can create technology today to do that? All right. Tomorrow, I'm going to be with Walter. I hope I see you there. The first 25 people get a book free. And it's going to be at 100 Central. 100 Central, right downtown Sarasota, across from Selby Library. And that's, you won't miss Selby Library. Bums all over the place there. Okay, they're all over the place. City of Sarasota is pathetic. Pathetic. Anyways, the restaurant's right across the street. We'll be there. That's 100 Central. Walter will be there. His great book, Walter's Way. And we'll have a good time. You're going to meet a wonderful, wonderful man. An icon. An entrepreneur. See you on the chart. Join my gang tonight, over the weekend.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande.